Hello, all you beautiful people. I am Mike Ferrossi for Super Loans at MLS 237341, and I got some notes about where we're at with the impending U.S. housing bubble burst and collapse that's just right around the corner.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Kind of kidding. You know, that's what all clickbait headlines say. This is a housing market update for early June of 2022. I got some great data to share with you. We're going to let you know where we're at, what's going on, and what it all means for prospective home buyers. Available inventory is up to 364,130 single-family homes listed for sale. There is speculation that this is because more homeowners think we've reached the peak in home values, so they're listing their home for sale so they don't miss out on those high prices that they could get by selling now. There's also speculation that home buyers think we've reached the top of the market, so they're backing off and holding steady to see if we have an incoming dip in values so they can wait out a better deal. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what the reason is. 360,000+ available single-family homes is way more than the 250,000 it was just a few months ago. So there's more supply out there for the buyers who are in the market. That's always great news for home buyers, and we always like to deliver stuff like that. To follow up that rise in inventory, 23% of the homes listed for sale last week went under contract immediately, or within the first couple days that they were listed. That's still a lot historically, but it's less than it has been since about September of last year. This dip shows us that the pandemic purchase frenzy, it very well could be slowing, but there's still competition and bidding wars, and that's why values are still holding strong. But 23% of immediate sales, it's still a dip, and again, that's something to celebrate for potential home buyers. The median home price in the US is up to $449,000, which is an all-time high, and the median price of new listings is up to $430,000, also an all-time high. But 23% of listed homes, they're taking a price cut. So what does this all mean? The 23% of homes taking price cuts sounds like a lot, but compared to previous years, it's actually extremely low. That usually hovers at this time of year in the 30-ish% range. So we're much lower than normal. But it does mean that we're seeing steps towards normalization, which is a wonderful thing. Now, once we see a somewhat normal market, are we going to zoom past that into a steep decline? I don't know. But for now, I have three main takes on all of this data. Take number one is that there's less competition. There's fewer bidding wars than there have been in the recent past, which is phenomenal for any home buyer who's about to submit an offer. My second take is that homes that are priced correctly, they're selling quickly, which is expected because there's still more people who want to buy homes than there are homes to buy. The supply and demand issue, it still exists. It's not as bad as it was in previous months, but it still exists. That is not remedied yet. And my third take on all this stuff is that homes that are priced too high aren't receiving desperate, crazy offers from home buyers like they were before. These homes are sitting, buyers are waiting, and they're having to lower their prices to more realistic levels to get the offers that the sellers expect. All of these point towards a normalizing market, a pandemic frenzy that is slowing, or possibly it's over and it just hasn't shown up completely in the data yet. All of these things are fantastic for anybody who's out there in the market for a home. So now more than ever, I gotta say, if you're looking to purchase, you got this. There's nothing holding you back. I want to shout out my man Mike Simonson and the Altos Research YouTube channel. That's where I get most of this data from. He covers a lot more over there, so check him out. I'll put a link to their YouTube channel in the description down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time, again, Mike Ferrossi for Super Loans, MLS 237341. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.